Well, hello everyone and welcome back into Memoriapolis. I hope you're all well and having a fantastic day. Just listen to the roars of the happy citizens as we continue on in the early age. We're not changing to the new age yet, and this is endless mode for those who are wondering. So we are trying to build out as many wonders as we can and really soak in every single element that we can before we move on. Now I might get there sooner than later because there's not a lot I can still do this, but I can't do much after the next upgrade on here because you require gold and iron, and those things we're not able to make until we go into the next age. But everything's looking good. We left off as well building the Circus Maximus. Look at the size of this thing. Let's go into our photo mode as this comes in as well. Absolutely humongous. That'll be the chariot racing, isn't it? The Circus Maximus. So, and then we've got our arena over here as well. Everything's looking great. They're still just cheering away anyway. They're quite happy. I didn't really test how far out we can go on this photo mode, actually. I think you can go, let's say... Wow, how big could we build? Oh my goodness, this is impressive. Oh my god. So you can kind of see the scale of the city when you put it at a distance like that, right? Which really puts it into perspective, and I love it. But anyway, we got 1.7k blueprints at the moment. We have, so if we just hover over everything, we've got pretty much everything that you can see. Don't think we have a castrum. However, that requires a bit more clay, so we might need to go in to kind of grabbing some more clay in. So everything's healthy over here. Let me just check in for a moment and let's just see. So let's click the clay up in the filters here and let's see where we can kind of adapt and get some more in. We've actually built right on top of it. I might be able to get just another one here. So if we come in a second, got this quarry grabbing the clay. I don't know whether to get another one here in this kind of like swamp area. I think our production's pretty slow now because of what we did. So I think it's probably sensible. Problem I have is I don't want to cause too much noise for the neighbors over here. So I might want to come this way. That's my thinking. If I can get one in... Well, over here would have been great. Alright, over here is good. I think I'm going to start building proximity towards this. So we can build a few, and it'll help us anyway. So let's get this rotated. We're going to build into our farmland a little bit here. It should connect the roads. So I want it just to... I want to go as far as I can here, almost. And then I'm hoping I can get... I have to wait for that one to build, but then I'm going to get another one. Probably here. And then I'll have to get another one after that. We'll try and get those guys upgraded to kind of work on it. As always, guys, thank you so much for being here. A thumbs up, all that jazz. It does really well and does wonders for the channel. And subscribe if you aren't already. We do all things beautiful in the city builder realm. We're at the point where we're well over every little item here, which is great. And I'm really, really happy with that. 882 cycles are about to ding as well, which is fab. 140 cycles away from that glorious thing over there. And then this is built. So let's get our next surveyor's cabin in. So we want to... Must be outside a forest. I don't think I'm going to be able to build that way without chopping down wood then. So I think what we're going to do is get in, I think sensibly, a cutting camp. And we'll start carving away at this entrance here. And what that'll do, it just means I can sell a bunch of wood. So we've got it all there. So I'm going to keep doing that. So we'll trade 98 bricks for the 500 wood and then 578 of our coins. We'll trade that, no problem. And then we're going to want to buy in the wooden blocks as well, which actually we can afford anyway. I think we'll just do that. And then let's see if there's anything we can sell to any of the other guys wood-wise. We might be able to... There's a pergamon we did do, didn't we? I think if we was it, if we sell a bit more, because we're going to be bringing loads of that in. So let's just go for another... bit of gold there as well. Then what I'm aiming for is to get this upgraded, to get the attraction and security radius up. So we just need to buy in tiles and rubble. We've almost got enough rubble, so that's good. So I can probably get the rubble in. Tiles, not quite there, so we'll hold fire. And it did say, do not say rubbles, it's just rubble. Yep, I'm an idiot. It looks like we may end up getting another district faction over here. I'm trying to keep away from this. The politics stuff, but it is what it is. I'm going to improve this straight away as well to get to level 2. I don't think we're going to have to worry about wood. for a long, long time. I know it's way out of the way, but that will add to it anyway. What are we on? 838 gold. I think I'll speed up the cycles here because there's not a lot I can do just yet. We just want things to expand, which is what we're seeing. This is really good. Look how they're building around this now as well. It's exactly what I want. I want it to fill out all this way. And then we'll decide where we put our middle kind of settlement. Still good on food as well. We can go into... Well, we probably just have to get a third one, right? Okay, and here we go. Merchants from the port of Tyre have recently arrived in our city, led by the great Jezebel. Although our spies don't know their faction, the Phoenician city is renowned for its commercial activity. Apologies if I said that wrong. Mainly maritime. Many precious products are traded in their holds and warehouses, such as purple and exotic goods. Well, they're in the right side, and we've got good trust with these. We've actually got a really good tax rate, so we're going to take those in straight away. And then we'll probably go in and just see what else we want to unlock. So at the moment, we've got enough points. We've got all of these. I said we do need to get one upgraded. I think we're good on all of these, aren't we? We've unlocked all of these. We may need to potentially grab one of those eventually, but I don't want to do it yet. I'm thinking about just grabbing in some of these, but we could also get another wonder. And I think it'll be the Trajan Forum, because we can actually afford to get that one in afterwards, and it just gives such good satisfaction. So the idea is get as many wonders in before we advanced age. I'm not going to get any more than the 3 though, because I don't want the other cultures. I'm testing a theory to see if I can do it, right? Look how much wood. 16,284 on that one. No disturbance to our housing estates either, which is great. All right. Trade. So what was it? We need rubbles. So who's got the rubbles? You have. Probably take all 78. That is most of our gold though. And then we're going to have to sell to make some more back. And that might have to be... I don't want to sell too much sand. We're going to be getting more clay in. Probably just a small amount of those. We've got those two. And then we need tiles, right? How many tiles do we need before? Because I don't want to spend all of our gold. 262, we've got 240, so we don't need many at all. Who's got the tiles? So 8.08, 7, they're cheaper here. I think 60 tiles will do. That leaves us with a tiny amount in surplus. And then what haven't I... Oh, I sold. I'm an idiot. Oh my god, I've done it again, guys. I do have enough to get more in, though. Let's just go straight into 90 of those. And that should be... Alright, just 2,000 pop now. I think I said this before, actually, didn't I? I just need that little bit more. How many are we generating right now? 1 to 4 per cycle. So, still coming in. I wonder then. I don't... Yes, because we spent... You've got to be careful. I don't want to spend any more because I think it'll be wasted. So... If anything, we could ramp up our production. So I know that we don't have the stores for it yet, but we might need to consider it when we go into the next stage, because then we're going to be needing a lot of it, you know. I'm not sure whether each building gives you a reserve. Actually, it does. It gives you, so each one of these we put, each carpentry area we put down without the upgrades gives us 50 on that. So I'm wondering then if we go into, say, Carver for here, you get better stock. So this is how we kind of introduce that. Problem we have is purely we don't have any gold or iron, and you can't get hold of those yet. So it's a bit of a shame. I am going to just spend the points to unlock, though. And then we'll want the architectural tier 3, which actually can be grabbed eventually. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So we'll just play the time, essentially. I'll speed it up. We're fine to do everything. I think we're good. We're just starting to get a little bit of dissatisfaction here, but that's okay. So I think I was wondering what this is. Yeah, faction tax rate increased by 20% if you've got good belonging. It's kind of a good one, you know. Right, new senators done, so we probably want to deal with that. And we've also got in the Wine Growers Guild. Oh, our spies have new information about Hamilcar and the Wine Growers Guild. They do, however, present themselves as an expert wine producing community. Not bad, we'll take you. The main clients are wealthy politicians and followers of the cult of Dionysus. Dionysus, sorry, that's the god. I've played Hades. Yeah, we're welcoming in though. We don't mind this culture, as I say, but that's going to be an equal 6 and 6 of those. We're probably going to want to go to the senators now and get something new in. So at the moment, we're doing okay with them fighting. Again, as I say, the Thracians and Sassanid dynasty, we're still leaving them. We're just basically saying don't pay tax, right? Now, satisfaction-wise, we're pretty good here. So what we probably want to do is probably wanted to go to import regulations again. I think we're good though. Sales goods could be pretty good. Increase migration by 1. I think we can pass this too, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let's get the migration going. And they're good. They accepted. And faction installation. So we're all good. We're on 1.9k, so I'm about to hit this. And there it is, guys. Here we go. We're going to hit the improvement straight away. In a couple of turns, we'll be level 5. Still in the Roman one here, which I'm staying in. And look at that. The Circus Maximus is done, and is our ancient capital has now hit level 5, which gives us more storage, by the way, I think. Only a small amount, but it does. Okay, we've unlocked ruins too. Here's the Circus Maximus. Absolutely incredible. Look at all these satisfactions you get from it. Holy crap. Cool. Alright, looks like we found a new wonder as well. So I probably want to get these guys built. I'm going to repair that one nice and early. That's esteem, creativity, esteem, belonging, safety, and health. I'm going to go for health. We'll get that one going. We did actually unlock others too. We'll leave the carnivals kind of going. And the cultural radiance. We did unlock a couple of more ruins. We've got one over here that we also will repair, which will be health and then belonging. I think that's good. So that gives us a good bump to all of that. And then as the population increases, as you can see, we've got to be really careful of the food now. So I think we're going to have to get another farm. And we now are in a position to go ahead too far from constructible zone. So we're probably okay just to plonk it in here, really. I'm going to go a little bit higher. And then we'll go with the max once more. Pretty cheap. And we'll get that in. It should be before anything bad happens. And hopefully this will continue and cut down all these trees. And we are probably going to have to consider going into the new age soon. But I don't know. We get a new decorative. Provides a lot of attraction. Instead of a bit. Oh, look at this one. Let's make them happy. I'm going to build a couple of these. So we're going to get one in there. Let's get one over here in that gap. And you can really start to make them look nice, actually, if you do it right. And let's also get one. Let's see. Got decorative over here. We want to keep these guys happy, right? And I kind of want to build a nice garden by the Senate there. So let's get one in there. Maybe consider just one more over here. We're spending a lot of stuff, but that's okay. Let's tuck it in there. So ideally we want houses to probably build around this, and I'm hoping they will. So we should see them build inside of this and then up into this area, which should be pretty cool. All right, we have enough to get the Trajan Forum. I don't know, increases trader dynasty level by 1. Look at the size of this thing. Holy crap. Oh my god. We're going to go over here for sure. This has to be done. Like, so what we want to do is try and carve out where we would get the city to grow towards. And we want our, we want that culture to keep pushing this way, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and build it here. And what that does, it gives happiness here and also gives us something to build towards along this river edge as well, which I think is pretty damn cool. We're playing it in a completely different way as to how I played before. And then we'll hit it. Looks like we've got our first Hetairs are at the gate of my city. Soberly called the Hetairs, this group of courtesans is led by Hipparchus, a greedy and manipulative man. All are renowned for their beauty, education, and artistic talents. They are renowned for their influence with politicians and intellectuals, and their company is often required. I'm going to be honest, guys, I want to say no. So I'm going to decline them. I'm not having them in my settlement. I'm sorry, but I don't want more clashing. We're going to try and see how long we can stay with these two. And I really need this to build around. Anyway, so let's go into this cultural, because as I said, there's a few we haven't built, like this Officia Pecunaria, which is pretty small. And actually, we can probably influence the right factions over here by having a better balance, right? So if we go, I might pull it away a tiny bit so that one can expand. Let's put it in here. So that gives us just health, but we'll get it in anyway. And then we've also got... So we're going to come into our military. So when you hover over it, it tells you if you've got one. We don't have a castrum. We want to save up the clay here. And it looks like clay is a little bit slow, actually. So let's try and get a bit of that in. But castrum next. 437 clay. Let's go ahead and sell, make some money. So wood, and then we'll trade that in for the clay. There you go. Only spend 159 coins or something for a whole bunch of clay. And then we just need wood. Of course we do. We'll have that in a moment. It really doesn't take long for this. So we have one of those, don't we? Praesidium and then castrum. Now, castrum, where do we want to go with this one now? We want to eliminate the politics that you see here, right? So we want to probably go... We want to try and influence it as much as possible. Over here would have been so good. What I need to probably do is get rid of this industrial buildings and go in here. Let's take a look. Can I move the tilery? Because it doesn't have a good disturbance. So I get this more. I'm going to build it there. I'm going to demolish this one. That's fine. And then you, am I going to move that? Problem is the roads, right? So I need to just play it, and then I'll click this. Just wait for that demolish to happen. See if I can fit it in there. There's ruins we need to rebuild there as well. Do not... Yes, perfect. Look at this. Boom. So it's kind of like a bit of a buffer for me. But let's check what we want to do here. So health. It's easier to hover down here, by the way. It shows you how many unsatisfied citizens you have. Everyone's happy. We're close on creativity, though, and belonging. So I'm going to go with belonging. Health is incredible. Safety is good. And we're going to go creativity, because that's blueprint production. We want to keep that going. Cool. There we go. So Tyler moved over. Happy days. And let's check out what this one is as well. So what do we need? Cost of repair is 365 on this. And I didn't check out my other ruins, actually. That cutting camp is gone. We're okay to demolish that one anyway. And we got the Ergasterian. I'm wondering, actually, because we unlocked that, wasn't it? Because then I rebuilt another one. And look at that. It built around it. So we've got two of them. And they're building right around it. So it's kind of becoming a bit of a place there. And that one became a forum for culture there as well. So that district's actually 50-50 because of that one. Okay. I think the Trajan Forum will help us a little bit. I want faction to build in here, though. Now, I've got the clay. For some reason, I'm not allowed to rebuild this. And I think it might have something to do with the roads. Oh, no, we can now. Let's go with the repair there and see what we get as well. It might be something we don't want, if I'm honest, but we'll see. Also, let's take a look. Proper look into this castrum and this kind of area now. Anyone know what a castrum is? That swamp, man. With that in the background. Quite liking the look of this this area over here now as well. It's really coming along, isn't it? I don't know how I feel about having the two, but I think it's all right. That's a good thingy, right? All right. The news is spreading through your streets. Our cities increase its level of cultural radiance. Now, let's have a look. We are in herbs. So our wonder bonus is plus 27.5. We've got 750 gold, and the trust bonus is well up. So, Caput Mundi. We kind of want to get to this. So decrease in blueprint needed to unlock wonders by 33%. Each faction that arrives in the city will have its base trust increased by plus 30. This is going to make medieval kind of era really, really easy, isn't it? And all of our blueprints now are just next level, you know? So we can kind of get these guys ready for when we go into the next zone. So all of it's just going to increase how well we can kind of push things along. So we'll go with just those three for now. Let's take a look at culture here, see if there's anything that we want to grab outside of these. I'm pretty sure the only one we can grab now that we don't have. So let's reset filters, for example. We've got an arena, got a castrum, emporium. We can't do. Officiana pecuniaria. Yeah, I hope I said that right. Is that what that is? Yeah, it's not highlighting it when I go over it. Sorry, that's why I got it wrong. Now it's highlighted. I just couldn't see it. Yep, we're covered completely then. So the only other thing, if we wanted to, we could go into the other side of things, and I'm not going to do it. Oh, hello. Hello. Look at this beauty. Embedded in the hills there. Sorry, tiny bit of lag. This thing is absurdly big, just sitting there. Look at our town. All right, we'll get rid of that. They're going to be very happy with that now, and that is just going to give us stupid numbers here. We want to get up our creativity here, though. But yeah, we're almost time to go into medieval for sure. Now, as much as I want the Library of Alexandria and the statue of Zeus, not convinced that's going to be sensible. I guess you kind of want all the wonders for all of this, right? If we're going to go big, maybe we unlock them and get them anyway. You'll have to let me know. Maybe I'll leave that up to you. So I won't change age. What I'll do is put this video out and you guys tell me if you want me to get all of the wonders. So I'll leave that up to you. Because we're in a good position. I think I'm ready to change age. But if we want to get those wonders in, we can't, right? So I'm just going to let everything accumulate really, really nicely here. Just want to point out how quick this is going up right as well into Antiquity. So we're going to be in Caput Mundi before long as well. So no fears of anything there too. Right, let's just double check then. I think we may need to go, well, firstly, just improve this farm. That's going to be all we need to do there. And then we may need to go out again. This is slowly carving in now, so I should be able to expand this once it goes out. I'm hoping we can get the survey. Although going here makes more sense. Look at this. I can do it by touching onto that. Okay, that's going to be our sand then. Let's go this way. And then I should be able to produce it all. It looks like we found another ruin as well. Let's also go ahead and repair those. And then let's check back in. What did we get from here? Ergasterian. It's cultural. Most of them seem to be cultural, right? So that means we're going to have a bit... As long as the balance is military, I'm happy. I think that's what you got to go with. So majority percentage is always going to be military over here. What I'm aiming for. So I need to kind of fix this zone here to be something else. It seems like most of the ones that we get in are cultural related. So we got, oh, Tullianum. Tullianum over there. That was a good one. But yeah, let's prepare the zones now for both sand and clay. Look at this. I think I'll just pop it over here so we'll get the best of both worlds. Or do we go two? So I get one here. That's going to be sand. And then we can just pause them. And I think there's 3,000 clay there as well. So we'll go with that one. We'll let those kind of build in and then we'll be good. But 1,390 cycles and counting already. So we should have already been into the other age, which is good. I think we're going to pause, improve. Pause, improve. We'll get those in as quick as we can to push the next lot. How's food now? So gain is good on the food. We've got to be careful because population is flying. So we've got to be really, really patient with that. We'll leave those two paused. They are upgraded and ready. And then with all these blueprint points that we're getting in, I think I've kind of sussed this. But we want to keep going down this way because I'm going to get into the cutting camp with food. Cutting camp with warehouse is good, but we're going to go this route because we want to get up to that as soon as possible. Traction's not good, but you get good stock and we get extra food from it. And then we probably want to try and unlock some of these for the extra stock. So I think I'll just spend some points getting all of these just so they can go to tier 2 in the next one. Just looking, you get more out for your money by going into this unobtrusive, by the way, as well. So 3 to 7 is the default. This is 3 to 12 if you get an obtrusive. And it doesn't need to be built close to the harvester building, so you can build it way out of the way, right? And then architectural building, we'll spend the rest on that. So we've got 372 left, and they should go up pretty quickly anyway. And then you're going to see this go into, well, you just seen 97%. We can put 10 straight into this, and it will probably ding it. 99%, and there it is. We've just hit the max cultural area now. So to put into perspective, we are maxed out on the radiance here, which is fantastic. Looks like we've got some blood of the Flavians. Margus, leader of the blood of the Flavians. I know it's Flavians, not Flavians. Has sought asylum in our lands. He claims to belong to this famous dynasty of Roman empires renowned the world over for their military conquests and political scheming. They could become great allies of our city. They hate Templum and Cerus of Talcum Stall. This faction likes Forum. I'm going to have to decline. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm just not okay with you guys. But yeah, I'm ready for the evolution then. So you guys will decide for me on that one, please. That would be wonderful. I think everything else is good. Let's take a bit of a look around then. And let's soak it all in because this is humongous now. Absolutely insane. Hope you like it, guys. But yeah, that is going to be where we end today's ones out. Thank you so much. And obviously let me know if you want me to go get more wonders or get into the next stage, because we're ready for the next stage now. Hope you have a great day, guys. Don't forget the thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.